Hello everyone, I am Gyan and you are watching the second session of Java and Web, variables, data types and operators. In this video, we will learn about the conditional operator in Java denoted by two symbols, question mark and colon. The conditional operator is the only ternary operator available in the Java. The format of the conditional operator is this one. Data type x is equal to, here we have some variable, literal or expression which results in boolean. Then after we have a question mark sign. After the question mark sign, we have two values, value 1 and value 2 separated by colon. The value 1 and value 2 can be variables, literals or other valid Java statement which result in the valid data type. If the boolean part of the conditional operator is true, then the value 1 gets executed. And if the boolean part of the conditional operator is false, then the value 2 gets executed. Conditional operator is the only ternary operator available in the Java. Suppose if we have int a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20 and we have another integer variable x which stores the value returned by the conditional operator. And this one is the conditional operator. First we are checking if a is greater than b. If it returns true, then 40 gets stored in the variable x. If it returns false, then the 50 gets stored in the variable x. And finally we are printing the variable x. Let me apply this conditional operator practically in a Java program. Open conditional.java. We have the integer variable a stores 10 and we have the integer variable b which stores 20. We have the integer variable I which stores the value returned by the conditional operator. If a is greater than b, then the 40 gets stored in the I. If a is less than b, then 50 gets stored in the I. Since in this case a is not greater than b, so this greater than relational operator returns false, and that's how 50 gets stored in the integer variable I. So output will be a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20 and I is equal to 50. Let's save and compile this program. Java C conditional.java. Compiles fine and then run it. Java conditional. It runs fine and printing 10, 20 and 50. Instead of writing any relational operation at the boolean place of the conditional operator, we can directly write true or false literals or any boolean variable. So here we are directly writing the true literal. Since the boolean place of the conditional operator is true, that's how 40 will be gets stored in the integer variable x, and then we are printing the variable x which prints 40. Let me try to execute this statement. Open conditional.java and write here true. So doesn't matter what is a or b or anything, it will store 40 in the integer variable I. Write here true. Now 40 is going to be stored in the integer variable I. Compile and execute this program. Java C conditional.java. Compiles fine and then run it. Java conditional. It runs fine and printing 10, 20 and 40. One thing to note here is that here we have the conditional operator whose boolean part is true and the value not getting assigned in the variable I is 5.2. But since 5.2 is double, the compiler results an error. Let me try to compile it. Java C conditional.java. Compiler throws an error, incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from double to integer. Although we are going to assign 4 in the integer variable I, but since the third operand of the ternary operator is 5.2, which cannot be assigned in the integer variable I, that's how the compiler results an error. Here we are using the byte variable x to store whatever returned by the conditional operator. But in this case, since no variable is used in the operation, so the compiler does implicit narrowing on the integer literals. And the 32-bit integer literal 50 narrowed down to the 8-bit and then after stored in the byte variable x. In this case again we have the byte variable x which stores whatever returned by this ternary operator. But since the variables are used in a ternary operation, the conditional operation, so compiler does not do implicit narrowing on integer literals. And that's how the compiler results an error for this line. That possible loss of precision, found integer, required byte. Let me apply these two codes in a Java program. Open conditional.java. Make this variable byte. Write here byte. Since in this ternary operator, in this conditional operator, no variables are used, so compiler does the implicit narrowing. Let me compile and execute this program. Java C conditional.java. Compiles fine and then run it. Java conditional. It runs fine and printing 10, 20 and 40. Let me change the code. Write here a less than b instead of true. Write here a less than b. A less than b. Let me compile and execute it. Java C conditional.java. Compiler throws an error, incompatible types, possible lossy conversion from integer to byte. Since we have used the variables in the ternary operator, that's how the compiler does not do implicit narrowing on the 40. Again, we are storing the result of the ternary operator in the integer variable I. The small bracket which is enclosing the boolean part of the ternary operator is optional. We can remove this small bracket. Let me try to compile and execute it. Java C conditional.java. Compiles fine and then run it. Java conditional. It runs fine, printing 10, 20 and 40. Let's write a program to find greater number between two numbers. Open conditional.java. And here we have a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. Right here, if a is greater than b, then print a. Otherwise print b. So if a is greater than b, then it will print a. If a is not greater than b, then it will print b. Right here, greater number is. Right here, greater number is. I. Greater number is I. Let me compile and execute it. Java C conditional.java. Compiles fine and then run it. Java conditional. It runs fine and printing a is 10, b is 20, greater number is 20. This is the nested conditional operator. We have integer a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. And we are storing the result of this nested conditional operator in the integer variable x. Each a is greater than b, it's true or false? It's false. Since the boolean part of the first conditional operator is false, so we have to execute whatever at the right hand side of the column. So we have to execute this one. This part itself is a conditional operator. So again we check if b is greater than 100, that's how 90 will be result of the inner conditional operator. And since boolean part of the outer conditional operator is also false, that's how 90 is going to be stored in the integer variable x. And finally if we print the integer variable x, it will print 90. This is a task for you to execute this code in a Java program. That's all for this video guys. Don't forget to like and share this video, subscribe this channel if you are new, and leave your valuable comments in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.